Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anyone, and welcome back to Indian Racing League. This is Division 1, and we are at the penultimate race in Abu Dhabi, round 16 of 17 tonight. And what a race we have on our hands here. Joining me in the comms box is after some time, I think it was a long break before Teves has returned to the comms box. Hello, Teves, how are you doing? And what's up with you since the last few weeks we have spoken?
He- Hello, Malav. Thank you for having me once again. Yes, it has been quite a while since I've joined you in the comms box, and it's good to be back. So, once again, thank you for having me. It's been a crazy few weeks for me with work and stuff and life in general. So, it's good to be back commentating F1. And
Absolutely.
if
And
yesterday's race was anything to go by, this should be a cracker.
well, yeah, yesterday's race was something which I'm sure we won't forget for a number of reasons. First, the whole lobby issues,
Yep.
and then later on, so many DNFs incidents. Our championship leader from Division 2 SSN having an incident with, I think it was Ace,
Yeah,
and
it
then
was.
he did not have control of his car's tires heating up, and then ultimately retiring from
Crash.
the race, crashing out.
Yep.
But that gives Shah just a bit of a sniff at the
Yeah.
title. 12 points is what the championship lead has come down to, and should be a fun last race. Moving on to Division 1, and we have a championship to settle here as well, as Sumer is leading VFX by 21 points as we come into this round, and the Constructors' Championship Ferrari, which is VFX and Nishan, are leading the Williams of Sumer and Quick Killer by 15 points. So both championships can go on until the last race, but it is a possibility if Sumer can outscore VFX by 5 points tonight, he will win the championship with one race to spare.
Do you think Sumer can do it?
Well, if anything is his performances so far in the season are anything to go by, I think it is possible. But we know VFX. He is one hell of a driver, very very quick and very determined. So never say never. And for our fans here, I would hope that they put on a good fair fight. Somer, of course, won from P17 on the grid in China last time. He was serving a qualifying ban, and
Yeah.
he won from P17. So that shows how much pace he has. Epic Brothers serving a quali ban and has instantly retired from the session. That's great to see in the pit lane, and we should be seeing some cars out on track pretty soon. So let's hope we can get a good run of hot laps in the next 17 minutes or so.
Yeah, so what do you think what are your predictions for qualifying going in before anybody starts setting up their laps?
I have absolutely no idea in terms of pole time, but I think for sure the likes of Sumer, maybe VFX, even Ashwin for that matter, could be in the running for pole. Let's not count out the likes of Racing Gupta and Kilbil Pandey. Honestly, they have been very, very quick as well. And in qualifying, especially Kilbil Pandey in the last few races has impressed me quite a bit. So, I mean, I can actually name half of the grid here who are very very quick in one lap as well as in race pace. But with that being said, teams, we have a comment from Caesar that you're not very audible, so can you just ensure that your mic and everything is in order, because
Okay,
okay.
yeah, I'll try and make it as thing. I am using my phone because this is my backup because my PlayStation's mic is broken. So yeah, I will try and be as audible as possible,
Yeah,
Caesar.
this helps. I think we can already probably hear you a little bit better than what we were a few seconds back. Azun
Okay.
is on a outlap finally, and what I've been told, Teals, is that your best friend in that Mercedes car is probably going to put, or at least try to put, a legitimate lap time this time around.
That's a first. That's a
That's a
first.
first, and you know what? I still think he
And
might.
he's doing it on the soft. So this is definitely him actually taking qualifying seriously. So this is definitely a first.
Yeah, absolutely. He's chasing. Yeah, there's an Alfa Romeo of Kimi Otto Faroon right now.
Caesar says it's too low. Hold on, give me a
Eh,
second. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
You
can you
can join
just
back.
try to change your mic or something? I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
yeah, I'll try that. One
Caesar, if you're
second.
watching, if I turn up the audio for my party settings, so if I, prioritize my party chat audio over the game audio, will that help the stream or does it help only me? I'm not sure if you can just help me with that. But with that being said, let's go on board with Azun here. And as I said, one of the probably only hot laps he will set in this season, and he now rounds up the final corner approaching. It's not a very long run down into turn one. He keeps his car to the left, downshifts to the fourth gear, and then it's doesn't use all of the curb at the exit. But then this section, if you can hit it right, it is absolutely flat out, and I think he was flat out for the most part, as he's now navigating cars. Quick Killer moving out of the way, and Azun navigating this chicane, which is not present at all in the new layout of the track. And now it's good getting good traction out of that hairpin, and then first of the two long back straights, and he will have to pick his braking point. Not a lot of cars ahead of him, so he should get a clean run through here, and brakes nicely and controls his car nicely. And then that chicane was well navigated as well, again keeping to the left of the track to minimize the run down to the triple chicane, the another corner which is changed as far as the new layout is concerned. Yes, Steve, we can hear you. We will wait if... Yeah, I think you are louder than earlier, so that should be fun. Navigating the chicane and then to the triple right-hander, where sometimes you lose the car, but Azun is having a good lap through there. Yeah, and here he comes through the corner, which is a legendary corner, which is... And there you go. Azun once again has emulated his idol, if I can say, in Suraj, and that's him emulating his lap. What is VFix up to? VFix is navigating through that corner itself, and he is about to complete his hot lap. There's Quick Killer in front of him. Quick Killer will complete his lap first, but across the line comes VFix for provisional pole with a 35.3. We can hardly call it provisional pole because only 4 people have set a competitive lap time. But yeah, that's the first round of laps done for our championship contender. Where is his teammate? Not Sumer, still in the pits. So Sumer is leaving it a little bit late. Kill Bill Pandey is on an out lap. Sonic Hawk is on a lap as well. And I think this is his second run on the same set of tires. So probably just trying to get used to the track as such. And yeah, this is not going to be a very competitive lap time. He's still going to complete it. Yeah, Suraj has entered the chat. Oh, Sonic Hawk almost losing it there. But a 38.8, that's not really competitive. Racing Gupta will be the... Stanish B. Kiran pops up in P4. Racing Gupta through the final sector right now. And this is so technical. Abu Dhabi is a track... It's a tale of 3 sectors. The first sector, very high speed, flowing. Second sector is mostly 2 back straight with a couple of braking zones, and third sector, very technical, mechanical grip is required. And Racing Gupta on his first hot lap is 37.2. I think he's carrying more fuel because that's what he usually does on his first run, Teves. Which is mediums to softs indeed. And if anyone can stretch, yeah. Yeah, it's Jin. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, probably just waiting for the track to ramp up and for others to lay down the rubber, which will give him that extra grip. Kill Bill Pandey, as I said, someone who has impressed me quite a lot, especially in the second half of the season with his qualifying and race pace, is starting a hot lap on the mediums. Expect him to put a very good lap time if he can nail some of these corners. And speaking about nailing corners, HEP, that is a very good lap time, 35.6, just 3/10 of VFix. and that's the HVP we all knew. He could show his pace in Division 2 last season. This year, or this season rather, hasn't been the best exhibition of his pace, but yeah, he is turning up now. Teams, apparently we can't hear you. Is that right for everyone or just Manan? Because can anyone just let us know if they can't hear Teams at all? Then we might want to. Yeah, let's wait for a confirmation. Let's wait for a confirmation. Only Manan, okay, so probably others can hear you. So I'm not sure even that's possible that one person can't hear you. We fix. No, I think Caesar means completely inaudible. So Teams, you need to check something because well, I doubt he can hear you, Teams. But Kill Bill Pandey is going to complete his lap as VFX. You can see. Oh, that's a little bit weird there in terms of line taken by Kill Bill Pandey. He pops up in P7, and HVP as usual taking more laps. So maybe he has more pace in himself. Somer finally coming out of the pits, and he is in the second sector. Right, so Teves, I'm sure you are reading the comments. Just have a look at what Caesar said. Yeah, just check your party audio sharings once again. Maybe that has changed because you rejoined the party. Right. So what we are going to do now is Sumer, our championship.
Now you guys should be able. You guys should be able to hear me now because it did change my sharing settings.
Oh, okay. So we'll wait for a confirmation. And Teves, do you want to take us through this lap from Not Sumer in his Williams? He's starting his hot lap just about now.
Give me a moment. Yeah. Okay. I'm rusty, but yeah, he does. 1 second, I need to change my camera tab. Hits the apex, doesn't run too wide on the exit, and there is a yellow flag of
Ashwin.
I don't know who that was.
That's Ashwin.
Who spun around? Ashwin spun around. Gets a nice entry into the chicane here. Hits the apex, down a second up to third. Quick shift up. Opens up DRS, and now he is sticking to the right hand side of the track, which was something the F1 drivers didn't do today. Going off to get that good wide entry into this chicane, turns, gets his apex right, nice clean exit, sticking to the right to get maximum traction, left, sorry, and braking, gets again hitting his apex, doing pretty very clean, straightforward, coming up on I am Rahul, but who moves out of the way, making it very easy for him, not holding him up. And this is where you make or break your lap. Down a second, good rotation there, quick shift up to third, sticking in third, quick shift to fourth, with two quick left-handers, and sorry, pretty straightforward, and he's gonna cross, and yes, he does go quite a bit faster than Vifix.
Yeah, that's 6 tenths faster. And what a lap that has been from Not So Mer. He's
very straightforward, straight lap, and Vifix is coming out on the mediums now.
Yeah, he is on a hot lap on his mediums. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if he's improving. He is not. So maybe he needs another lap to warm up his tires or just burn more fuel off. Nishan, by the way, in P5. So that's a good lap from the.
But the other thing with Vifix's strategy right now is like if he doesn't want to do too many laps on these tires, since this will be the tires he's starting his race on, and he wants to go that much longer into the race, so he doesn't want to burn up the rubber. And Jin is pulling a Zune.
Jin has retired.
Zune is pulling. Jin and Azun are pulling Azuns.
Yeah, absolutely. Lazun retired in the pits. Jin, like Ashwin, lost it at the high-speed section in the first sector. Currently watching Quick Killer. I thought he will complete his lap, but he has decided to back out of that one. Kimi Otto Faroon into P3, so that's a good lap from him. VFix has come back into the pits, so that medium run does not really help him. But you think he will try to? Well, he has not set a competitive lap time, at least on the mediums. I think by now he probably has decided to go on softs once again and try to be on pole, because he needs to beat Sume by quite some margin if he has a good chance going into the final race. And if Sumer wins this with the fastest lap, it could be very difficult for VFX to gain any kind of advantage or momentum going into the last race in Imola. Sonic Hawk is doing a race run there, 6 laps on the same set of tires, and wow, that's something.
I think Sonic is doing what I've been doing those last 2 races where I've been having good races, is using qualifying as practice.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what it is. Sometimes I do that as well if I haven't got enough time to practice, and I just use one set of softs and run them to the ground to get some good practice in. But the problem is that you are then locked into that setup.
Just get those extra few laps of actual race type conditions for thing. But okay, so Vifix is going to come back out on softs, a new set of softs. He's going to burn another set of softs. Of course, because he does want to get that pole, because we do get points for pole as well.
I'll let Caesar confirm that, because I was not sure myself. I was trying to read the rules and look at the points table and all. So far, no one seems to have gotten 27 points on a race weekend. If you get a pole, fastest lap, and the win, you get 27 points. Caesar, if you can just confirm if we have points for pole, because I didn't find something on in the rules. It was earlier in last season. I do remember we had points for pole. This season I'm not too sure, but yeah, no points for pole. There you go. That was my hunch, because I didn't see it in the rules. Currently
no
watching.
Okay.
Yeah, currently watching. I am Rahul in the Alpine. His teammate Tanishq is in P6 right now, and Rahul is now starting.
We did have points for pole. We did have points for pole in previous seasons.
Yeah, we did.
Right?
That was the case. This season, although no points for pole, and so that's why the maximum number of points you can earn over a race weekend is 26. That's 25 points for a win, and 1 point for the fastest lap if you are in the top 12. I mean, if you're winning, then yeah, you are in the top 12. But
yeah.
Right. So VFX still in the pits. Is he leaving it too late? Oh, Vicky retired once again. That high-speed section, just claiming casualties there, and well, as such, Vicky will start no higher than P9.
Kill Bill has retired as well.
Yeah, Kill Bill retiring in the pits.
This is basically going to be a top 8 shootout. It's going to be a shootout for the between the top 8, with Sonic Hawk coming out on a new set of softs. I think this is where he's going to try and set his actual pole lap, and I believe there's another car. I do not see it, but there is another car following him.
Yeah, that could be one of the Haas's, if I'm not wrong, following Sonic Hawk. It would probably be Racing Gupta, because yeah, it is Racing Gupta. Let's see what I am Rahul does. He's a couple of corners away from setting his first and maybe only hot lap of the session. So let's see where this lap time puts him. It seems to be a clean lap so far, and I am Rahul goes P11, so he will have the strategy in terms of function.
I think he can still push.
Yeah, he can go for another lap.
He is pushing for back-to-back hot laps, but
yeah. Meanwhile, Sumer has started. Yeah, Sumer has started his final hot lap of the session. Let's see what the first sector split is going to be. We'll keep an eye out on VFX's lap time as well, and Sumer is up by 300ths of a second, so it's a good start to the lap by Sumer. Let's see if we can find more time in the final 2 sectors.
I will keep an eye out on VFX, and there is a yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah,
potentially this slow car.
yeah, and look at the minimap in the bottom right. So many cars in sector 3. So
Yeah, they're all backed up, and
yeah,
VFX just
in
moved out of the way
VFX,
to
yeah,
let Racing Gupta
VFX.
through.
I don't think he has. This is not good. Look at the car
Oh, he's
park
going to
here.
get back.
Oh,
Oh, he's going
oh,
to get backed
VFX.
up, and Racing Gupta
Oof.
nearly. Oh my God, that was close. This is what happened
This
with Seb
is.
and Alonso and all of these other drivers today.
Oh, that is not what you want, and that is just what happened a few hours earlier today. Sonic Hawk is retired on the. I think that's the last corner or something. Just before the last corner, not Sumer. Meanwhile, is still improving. He was up by one and a bit tenths, crossing the second sector split. So he is increasing advantage. Meanwhile, VFX is. I'm sure he's not having the best of the runs. We'll have a look out for him. Oh, Sonic Hawk can see his car perpendicular to the track, and Sumer is going to complete his lap time. It might be an improvement, it is, but quite some margin. 3 tenths is the improvement, and VFix has invalidated his lap time. VFix has invalidated his lap time, so that is his quali done, and he will start.
That is his quali done.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's.
But we do have HVP. Do we have HVP in fourth, who is on a hot lap?
Yes, absolutely. And as he approaches the second sector split, he has put a purple second sector apparently, but I don't think that's an improvement in lap time.
Actual or glitch, but we shall see when he crosses the line.
Yeah, Nishan has retired, so has Kimi. I mean, they have taken the checkered flag. What is Racing Gupta up to meanwhile? Because Racing Gupta is just behind HVP, so we'll see HVP's lap first, and he looks clean through those sections under the hotel.
Under the hotel section, he's looking clean.
Oh, HVP!
HVP!
Oh, he was looking so good. He could have taken at least a position or two there. Racing Gupta is in the pits, Quickilla is in the grass, and I am Rahul is in the pits as well. So that is qualifying. That was a bit
done.
Yeah, that was a bit anticlimactic from HVP, but pole position for our championship leader and the championship contender or rival is starting P2, and this is something. Oh, not Sumer is still going around. Why is he still going around? I hope the session is not glitched like yesterday. But he is putting more and more laps on those soft tires. Let's hope the game doesn't give him a lot of tire wear at the start of the race.
I believe Nishan is also doing the same.
Yeah, so that's the glitch I'm assuming. Let's see what Nishan does. I think VFX has. Yeah, oh my god, come on, Cody's.
Yep, Nishan's still going.
Right, I think Rahul is still going as well. Racing Gupta is in the pits. But yeah, VFX just got caught out in the traffic in sector 3, and as such has not put a lap time worthy of a pole. But look at that gap between P1 and P2, 9 tenths. That is a huge margin. Well, let me just quickly check Discord teams and see what's happening, because
yeah, I checked Discord. There's no message in Discord about the lobby. I am Rahul's on an outlap.
Yeah, he has
and
been.
It's showing AI cars. It's showing AI cars, and also I do believe that, unfortunately, the game glitched. I'm just going to take a picture of the standings right now, because I believe this is what it should be.
Yeah, people are pinging him, but so I'm Rahul apparently is now on a hot lap, which is 5 minutes after the checkered flag has fallen. Let's hope he gets the message from people to retire. I don't know if this is in his control, but I'm assuming he can do something about it.
Let me see if I can send him a message.
Yeah, can you send him a message on PlayStation? Yeah. Let's just hope he has not turned off his notifications. Otherwise, that will be futile.
Yep. That is an understatement, but Cody Zindabad, as we like to say.
2 days in a row, we have to go through this. And I think at this point, instead of retiring, he might have to... Come on, Cody's.
I sent him a message, so...
Well, at least we have a full grid, as you can see on the screen.
We see...
Alright, so while we're waiting and we're hoping that this sorts itself out for people who are watching, I can see 16 viewers, but that includes me and Teves, I think. Who do you think is going to finish in the top 3? You can see the standings, at least the qualifying grid on the left of your screens. Just give us your predictions. Who do you think is going to finish in top 3? And there you go.
I got my message!
Yeah, he did get your message and he has retired finally. I am not sure what happened there. And look at his car just parked on the right of the track. And Cody's have once again turned up. But there you go. Not Somer and VFix the championship.
But
contenders.
This glitch, let me just say that this glitch does put the top 10
at a disadvantage,
at a
maybe?
Huge disadvantage, especially those soft runners.
Yeah,
especially
you're absolutely
those soft
right.
runners.
And well, there you go.
Because their cars were driving around on the tires they qualified on.
Yeah,
so yeah.
I think Cody's can at least do something about that.
I only think the person who gets saved is Vifix because
I was in the
at
pits.
the end he was not on the tires. He wasn't on the tires that he qualified on.
Yeah, that's true. And also he went back to the pit. So even if he did, although yeah, you're right, he did not qualify on those tires. So I think the first hot lap of the session for Vfix was the one which put him in P2, and that's where he's starting. So we have a first prediction in from Sid Venkatesh. Yeah.
Honestly, mine would be Vifix Sumi Gupt.
Yeah, let's see what others think.
Would be that. Top 3, maybe Kimi. I think maybe Kimi. Kimi is right up there, and
absolutely. And I'm impressed with Nishan's pace as well.
I'm not going to discount Jin, Azun, or Nishant at all.
Yeah, so you're basically naming half the grid. That's great news.
I cannot make up my mind. Okay.
Right.
So according to AWS, the pit stop strategies we're looking at is a 2-stop or a 3-stop.
Well, I'm pretty sure no one's going to do a 3-stop unless there are late safety cars. But there you go, the formation lap is underway. No one on the hard tires. That's something which is a bit surprising. Sonic Hawk in P13 is starting on the soft tires. I am Rahul on the softs as well in P11. And the two stewards, Ashwin and Sonic.
Brothers, Azun, Jin on the mediums.
Yeah, that's correct. And the two Division 2 stewards, Ashwin and Sonic, are starting just alongside each other in P12 and P13. So Caesar already putting the curse on Natsume.
We already did that, Caesar. We already did that. We already did that before the stream started. You didn't have to do it.
Yeah, but Teves, what you're discounting is you don't know how powerful the curse of Caesar is. You cannot discount that. He is a very, very powerful cursor, if that's a word. Although cursor is spelled differently, but
I think we say it in Hindi. We call it panoti.
Yeah, he's definitely a panoti. But I'm trying to, reach out to our international audience. I'm sure we have one person from, Europe or something who's watching these streams. But either ways, should be a fun race. This is a track where, unlike real life, at least in the old layout, overtaking is possible. 21 turns in this layout, and yeah, should be fun. Should be an explosive first lap.
This is our last chance to. I think potentially last or second last time we're going to race at this layout.
Yeah, this is the last time we're going to race at this layout because
I'll say second last because we would do one more season in this game cycle, right?
Yeah, but we don't know if Abu Dhabi is
through.
Yeah, we don't know if Abu Dhabi is going to be in the calendar. Also, I'm not sure if F2 calendar has a race over here, but it is a very good formation lap.
I will check and tell you.
Yeah, please check and let us know.
Very clean formation lap, to be honest. Yes, we do have Abu Dhabi on the 6th of February for F2.
Yeah, so yeah, not the last time. Maybe yeah, you're right. Second last time we are going to race here, but a very clean formation lap, as Steve said. The drivers are taking their slots on the grid, and Mercedes once again at the back of the grid. A bit surprised by Jin retiring, but yeah, that section has caught out the best of the drivers like Ashwin and now Jin. But here we go. The 5 lights should be on pretty soon, and 5 lights on the grid. Lights out, and we are underway. VFix gets a bit of a free spin, and he is going to get challenged by Kimi going down into turn 1. Does he take a wider line? He does, Kimi, but VFix takes P2 for now. Oh, this is going to be close between the two of them, and VFix does take P2. There's a who's that?
HVP has to take avoiding action.
Yeah, HVP does have to take avoiding action.
So does Nishan, who both got good starts. Now Kimi is kind of holding HVP, Nishan and Tanishq up.
Tanishq and Nishan are fighting, and further up HVP is on the back of Kimi here. Kimi goes to the extreme left.
He's going to try and go around the outside. He's going to try and go around the outside after taking the slipstream, but he's going to just run out of straight. And there's not going to be any room for him to make a move, and he should try it on this next straight.
Tanishq is round. Tanishq is round. He got tagged. He had an incident with Nishan. HEP on Kimi once again. There's a yellow flag in sector 2, but no safety cars
doesn't seem to have any damage. His car looks okay.
And the Haas boy switching positions. Kilbil Pandey has gotten past Racing Gupta, so that's something to consider because both of them are on the mediums, but it's all calm in the world of Not Sumer. VFX there was a challenge mounted by Kimi for sure in the earlier. What's happened to Racing Gupta? There is losing more positions and is now coming under track. There's the Williams and Alpine fighting. Quick Killer losing positions there, and what's happening with Nishan is retired.
What happened to Nishan? I did not see that.
Oh my god, Nishan and Rahul both.
We have a virtual safety car.
We have a VSC. Racing Gupta in the pits, Quick in the pits as well, and that's a full course safety car. 2 retirements before we reach the end of lap 1, and you can see both cars did not even make the final corner there. And
Racing Gupta, yeah, he had a broken front wing, he had a broken wing. Quick Killer as well. Was switching to new mediums.
Yeah, both
Racing Gupta managed to get in front of Quick Killer. Azun mediums on the back of Tanishq. Jin has made a brilliant start from 16th all the way up to 10th.
Yeah, you can see an epic brothers, of course. 9 positions gained from P14 to P5. What a brilliant start he has had. Sonic Hawk and Ashwin also getting good starts from the back of the field. Tanishq losing a lot of positions and
Kill Bill with 4 as well.
Yeah, Kilbil Pandey 4 positions gained. Top 3 remaining as is, but what a hectic first lap that was, and unfortunate for Nishan and I am Rahul to not complete, and especially for Nishan because Ferrari are in a constructors fight.
This was key for the Ferrari's constructors.
Yeah, and 15-point gap. Quick Killer still in this, and with only 14 drivers remaining, Quick Killer has a very good chance of scoring some points here tonight. So maybe they can make a dent, Williams, in the lead which Ferrari has. So all the more important for VFX, apart from his own championship, it's important for him to get. Sumer is pitting.
Natsumi's diving into the pits.
Yeah, Sumer is pitting. VFX stays out, and Sumer will come out. HEP is pitting as well, by the way, and a lot of drivers are staying out. It will Be interesting to see where Sumer comes out. He's going to
I'm going
lose.
to see Sumi, and Sumi's going on to the mediums.
As Sumer is on the mediums. Now these won't last until the end of the race. Will come out in P11, Sumer.
HVP's come out on new set of softs, however.
How does that make sense? Did he have some damage of any kind? I don't think he did. I don't think he had any wing change.
I don't think they had damage, but
Right. So VFX now is leading the race. Oh, racing Gupta in the pits again.
and moving on to the softs.
Well, I'm not sure what he's trying there. He lost his one position in the process, so I think it's fine. But Racing Gupta, that's a little bit strange to see. Maybe he always meant to go on the softs, but the game put it on.
Potentially, yeah, that could definitely be what happened.
Right, so
Vifix is very antsy to get past because he's literally pulling Hamilton or Senna or Vettel, trying to get this safety car to go as fast as possible.
Yeah, but
we see
this
the back
will
of
help.
that beautiful Aston Martin.
Yeah, that's the Aston Martin safety car, which runs around this track whenever it is being called upon. And well, I'm just thinking if drivers are looking to one stop, it does definitely helps the soft tire runners, because they can now get more laps on this set of tires and then go on a set of mediums. I'm not 100% sure softs to mediums, especially if you're starting in the top 10 is possible, but I think it might be just about possible now, considering we are under the safety car. Racing Gupta is the only car which is detached from the field, and as things stands, I think we will have one more lap at least under the safety car for the Haas to catch up, and then we shall go racing once again. Jin made a good start as
well. Interesting. Absolutely, Caesar. He absolutely made this very interesting for us.
Yeah, he did, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think, as a leader, you don't know how people behind you will react, and VFX had that luxury, if you will, to see what Sumer does and react to that. But I mean,
but I also think that he's going for the massive undercut here.
Yeah, but he has to fight traffic now.
He was in party chat in yesterday's race, so he knows what is going to happen, what could happen.
True. The only thing, he has put himself in traffic instead of in clean air, and he has to fight the likes of Azun and Tanishq and Jin and so many other drivers to make his way past, and he still needs to make a pit stop.
Theoretically, he's the only one out. He's out of all the people who've pitted, he's ahead of everyone else. So everyone ahead of him needs to pit again.
Yeah, but he needs to pit again as well. I'm pretty sure he can't take these mediums to the end. So it's a bit strange, the decision, but there's a reason why he's the championship leader and I am not. So I'm sure he has thought about this.
Maybe he's definitely banking on another safety car to elongate the life of these tires, or a late safety car to switch onto the
softs,
back onto a set of softs.
Yeah, perfectly possible. That is, as we've seen on lap 1 already, safety cars are absolutely possible on this track, and let's see. I think we should go racing again.
Racing Gupta has caught up, and yes, we got the message. Safety car is in this lap.
Yeah, safety car in this lap. So VFX will now slowly, as they enter sector 3, slowly try to back away from the safety car, and very important for him to break away from Kimi and Epic Brothers, as he does not want to battle them. He wants to run his own race. He wants to, and there you go, he's already backing up, so he will give the safety car plenty of time before he decides to bolt, and will be interesting to see where he actually decides to go racing again. Kimi is getting really anxious there.
Overtaking is tough.
Yeah, I think
and overtaking the safety car restarts on this track is very frustrating when we have to go that slow.
Yeah, you lose temperature all the time. Yeah, you lose temperature all the time. You can see drivers weaving.
And you don't know where people are going to brake because of sudden slowing movements. And I think this is it.
Yeah, VFX has bolted. Kimi, I think, has done well. I think he has done very well to keep with VFix there. Is there anything happening behind? Vicky and Ashwin seem to be battling. Oh, there's a move probably happening there. That is Tanishbhi Kiran, who has made a move on Jin. What a brilliant move that is on the start-finish straight. So that's Jin down a place, who is being followed by Azun now. Not Sumer is trying to go through Azun. Does he make that move stick? I think he'll have to go around the outside, and not Sumer has to stay behind. There's Racing Gupta.
Back. He's trying to switch back, and he's going to try the switch back again. Is he going to try this one? No, he's sticking to the outside.
He gets very good action. He gets a brilliant traction out of that hairpin, and has the slipstream of Jin as well. Azun has to
move stick, but Azun is close enough. Does Azun try a dive bomb? No. He sticks it, and yeah, he settles for 11. This isn't his fight. I don't think he wants to fight this.
Sumer has made one more streak. Oh, Sonic Hawk getting so close to kill Bill Pandey, almost running into the back of him and almost damaging his wing. Look at him once again, almost pushing the horse driver through those corners. Sonic Hawk on those soft tires is looking very rapid here. Further behind, it's the battle of the Division 2 championship contenders from last season, as HUP is trying to make a move on Azun. Further up, you can see a 3-car battle, as Not Sumer has caught up to Jin now, and Tanishbhi Kiran gets a 3-second time penalty in the process, so that's not good news. Does Jin go for a move on Tanish?
This is the legitimate T2 champion versus the illegitimate T2 champion.
Yeah, absolutely.
For P11.
So here's Sumer now riding on board with him. He's trying to battle the Mercedes. There's a wash of understeer, but he's got a good run through there. Is he going to go down the inside? No, he does not. Stays behind for now.
Position for his outside. He positioned for his outside. Didn't quite have any room, and he just has to settle and figure out what Tanishk and Jin are going to do.
Yeah, further up, Kimi is not letting VFX go away with this one. Sumer is using a lot of his battery to stay with Jin. HUP and Azun still battling in the background, but we have to stay with this fight, and Sumer does stay behind Sonic Hawk and Kill Bill Pandey. Oh, Kill Bill Pandey run a little wide there, and he'll get overtaken by Ashwin as well. So Ashwin, very opportunistic from him. Can he make a move on Sonic Hawk here? No, I think he's a bit far behind to do that. What's happening further behind? Jin and
I think the position that Jin finds himself in is very frustrating, because Tanishk is on the faster tire, but his race pace doesn't seem to be up to Jin, so Jin is being held up a bit. That is keeping Sumi in check, or in close contention to this. So Jin wants to try and get this move on Tanish done as soon as possible. Almost he did. That's the rear tire of Tanishk. I don't know. And Tanish!
Oh no!
That was a close. That was such a close one.
And Sumer has to dive in the pits, because I think it's another safety car, by the way. Sumer definitely has damage on his wing, and that is not good news. Racing Gupta, I'm not sure what happened there. He had to pit, and he's on the hards. Sumer has a wing change. He's going on the softs, and I think
at this point he's just. I don't think he wants to do the hards. I don't think he's very comfortable with the hards. I don't think he likes the hards, and that is why he's not.
Well, Racing Gupta is in for what is, I think, his 4th pit stop of the race in 7 laps time. Let's see what tires he goes on. It's a set of mediums. It is thankfully no wing change for him, and this is just played very well into VFX's hands. As Caesar is saying, he can go on a 1-stop on the hards. You know what, Caesar? I think he could be thinking of a 1-stop on the mediums at this point. Kimi, but very impressive drive from Kimi or Tofarun. He has stuck with VFX, was within 3-4 tenths of VFX at one point in time, and he is definitely on the pace here in Abu Dhabi.
Yes,
so now this is interesting.
Definitely.
Are they going to?
Has to.
Yeah,
but I honestly think Jin and Vifix are going to do what I did yesterday. I still believe that they're going to do that.
Let's see what VFX
Except
does.
Jin, Vifix doing it in the opposite way.
Yeah, so VFX is in,
And
Tofarun
Vifix
is in as
diving
well.
in. Vifix is diving into the pits as we
Sonic
speak.
Hawk stays out on the softs. Ashwin stays out. Kill Bill stays out. Vicky is in the pits. Jin stays out. HEB is in the pits. Azun and Quick Killer. Azun in the pits. Does he have damage, Azun?
Vifix
Because
going onto the mediums. Vifix is going onto the mediums.
yeah, see,
And
that's...
his wing is being changed. So
Oh,
did
he
pick
had
up some
wing damage.
somewhere.
All
He
right,
did pick up
that
damage
is
somewhere.
that is news to us.
I did not think that he had.
And he has
but
lost so many positions
that
because
wing
of that
change.
wing change. He has
Yes,
lost positions
because
to
that wing change,
Kimmy
he
and
has
Kill Bill
lost
Pandey
position.
and Vicky.
And Vicky.
Yeah, 3 positions lost because of that wing change. That would have added about 5 or 6 seconds at least, maybe more, to his pit stop. Not Sumer in the pits once again, and I think he is now going on a set of mediums, just trying to copy VFX what he does there because, well, can the mediums last? I'm not sure.
Oh my god.
What happened?
Caesar's latest message. That no one asked for. Keeping bonus points aside, if Vifix wins and Sumi is P10, they both will be tied on points by the end of the race.
Yeah,
They
that
need to
is
do
right.
this. They need to
Yeah.
do this for the fans. They need to do this for the 12 people watching IRL right now. They need to do this so that we can replicate. Since
Yeah,
our
so-
calendars more essentially
we need-
replicate
what
real
we
life
need-
Formula 1.
Yeah, what we need right now is for VFX to win and Sumer to get P10 and someone else gets a fastest lap. So that will
Yeah.
be a 21 point gain by VFX in the championship. That would put them absolutely equal come the end
Okay,
of this
but
race.
okay, Caesar, now here's the stat somebody wants, is who has more wins?
Sumer
And
has
that
more
is how
wins.
it
Sumer has 6 wins to VFX's 4, and which is why Sumer will still lead the championship if that very, very specific incident or scenario happens. Anubhav, I'm not going to try that. I don't know if
I need a buy, sorry.
I don't know if Tees
Definitely
wants
not
to,
gonna
but
try that.
right. So Sonic Hawk on the mediums, I still don't understand this strategy, but well, he
Sonic
is
Hawk's on the softs.
on the softs rather. Sorry. So I'm not sure why he did not pit. VFX on the mediums as well. I'm not sure if they can last the whole race, but we'll
I
wait.
think they can. 19 laps to go. I think they can.
Yeah, maybe they can. So, as it stands, I think Kimi is in provisional or net P1, considering he is the lead medium tire runner on absolutely brand new set of mediums.
Yeah.
Everyone else, apart from him, or rather, everyone else above him, needs to pit at least once. Racing Gupta on the mediums, which might just about make it. We'll have to wait and watch. But it's looking good for Kimi right now. He did put a lot of pressure on VFX in the previous safety car restart.
I
And
believe we should have the safety car in this lap since the pack is bunched up.
yeah, we should be seeing that message pop up on our screens and we can go racing once again. Epic Brothers, who has had some experience in doing these restarts, will be the de facto safety car and he will dictate the pace. Let's see
I
what
think
happens.
he's already trying to maintain his gap from the
Yeah,
safety
he's
car.
already doing that. Someone tell him he has one more sector to go, but he is giving his safety car enough breathing room to, go
We will
off
know
in the
on
distance.
the next straight. We should know on the next straight if the safety car is in this lap.
Yeah, we should know that, and I'm pretty positive we should,
And
we will see that
I
message.
like what he's doing on the straights.
Yeah,
Over
let's
having
see.
his engine, which I believe he's trying to burn off some fuel.
Yeah, burn off fuel because you don't have any rich mix over here. Safety car is in this lap. That's the
And
message.
safety car is in. Yep. I do miss having rich mix.
Oh yeah, I do having
Because it did add a little more to the strategy,
yeah,
right?
but then
The
they are
people have
trying
manage
to they're trying
actually
to
have- replicate real life. Yeah.
yeah they're
and
trying to
move party mode.
replicate their life, and I think it's a different kind of a headache to know exactly how much fuel you should carry. I remember one race in another league in Singapore, wet race. because I did not have a setup. I had to do the entire setup while people were actually just loading it, and I did not have enough time to lower my race fuel. I ended the race with 9 laps of extra fuel. But anyways,
I ended yesterday's race with 5 laps of extra fuel.
Right, there we go. Racing Gupta, sorry, Epic Brothers, sorry, has already led and has sped now. So that's him who has restarted the race. What is happening? Is there someone who's losing ground? I think not really right now, but VFix and HUP are battling. Let's see if HUP can dive down the inside. No, he does not. So that's VFX still remaining in P9, and right now it seems like everyone else has a decent restart to the race. We'll go to this battle for P5 as Kill Bill Pandey is trying to battle Kimi, who is trying to battle Quick Killer, who is trying to battle Jin. Let's see if Kill Bill Pandey, because of his soft ass, gets a good run through that hairpin. I don't think there's any possibility for a move here because everyone is in slipstream of each other. And there you go. Oh no! Oh, that is not what the doctor ordered, and I think it was Kill Bill Pandey who missed the breaking point, if I'm not wrong. Is down the order now. He's down in P13, and he has lost so much time, and Kimi has been turned around because of that. That promotes VFX into P7.
I do believe Kimi and VFX had some contact on the exit of the chicane.
Yeah, VFX was just trying to make his way through, so that's VFX once again into almost a net lead. He has Vicky in front of him. Let's see what happens. Sumer has probably avoided that carnage.
Sumer has come to P10 where we need him to be. So now we just need VFX to gain 7 more positions. That's for VFX.
Yeah, climb up to P1 to make Caesar's prophecy come true. And let's see. Up ahead, Ashwin Lakhwani is now slowly catching up, and I'm pretty sure those medium tires will have more performance than the softs. So Kill Bill Pandey in the pits, probably for a wing change. Teams, if you can confirm that for us. But I think we are going to see a lead change, not a lead change here, but a position change here for P2.
Yes,
as Ashwin Lakhwani.
Wing change for Kill Bill.
Alright, thank you for the confirmation. Sonic Hawk out of sorts, coming out of that hairpin. And here we go, Ashwin Lakhwani. DRS has still not been activated, remember, because we are still not 2 laps after the safety car restart. Racing Gupta and Azun are battling. Sonic Hawk stays behind for 1 more lap. Here is VFX on the move, and he has made quick work of Vicky. That's VFX into P3, and now he has
P6.
Quick Killer. P6, I'm so sorry for that. HUP and Not Sumer are battling. Let's see if Not Sumer can get past his teammate from last season in Division 2, but he has to stay behind, and every lap that VFX now has in slightly clear air before he catches up to Not Sumer's teammate. That's lost time for Sumer, so let's see how he navigates this set of corners. Does he go for any sudden moves?
Do you think there are going to be team orders at Williams tonight?
I'm pretty sure Sumer will ask his teammate to fight like a lion, but considering the pace advantage which VFX seems to have, and considering that Quick Killer HUP goes a little bit wide there, is Sumer going to dive down the inside? No, he does not. Stays behind for now. Might get a good exit out of this corner, trying to make a move, but yeah, nothing happening. HUP gets a decent exit as well, and as such, Sumer stays in P10. Alright, oh, Sonic! Sonic has retired.
I just saw that Sonic Hawk lost.
And there's another safety car. That's the 4th of the night. I was just trying to go through that battle because Ashwin and Sonic were battling, and I thought Ashwin might just make a move.
Yeah, I just moved to Ashwin to see what was going on with that thing, and I just...
So was that contact, or what, did Sonic Hawk just lose the car?
I believe... Sorry? I don't know why I'm yawning. It seems like I'm tired, and I have a 2.5 hour endurance race in about an hour, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, no, I came to Ashwin and I thought that I just saw Sonic completely lose it, so I don't think there was contact between the two drivers.
Yeah, Sonic losing it at that high speed section once again. That has been a real, you know, headache for drivers to navigate. And
D1 giving D2 competition, Caesar. Nah, I'm not bored of the race. I'm just tired. I've had a long day, and I have an even longer day now because I do have a race after this.
Right, so what does Epic Brothers do now? Does he go into the pits? He has started this race on those mediums, so he has not made a pit stop yet. He can't go on another set of mediums because while they will last, but they will not be in accordance with the 2 compound rule. He is going into the pits. He will have to go for the hards. Yeah?
Yes. I think he was trying to figure it out whether he wanted to go in or not. But
it was a late call. Jin and Ashwin stays out.
Jin hasn't. Ashwin hasn't. Jin hasn't.
Yeah, quicker in the pits. Vicky stays out. Kimi and HVP and Sumer.
Gupt in the pits.
Oh, Gupt, how many pit stops will you make? Come on, Gupt. What is? He's just
now here's
making
the next
his.
question. If you are Jin, what do? Do you make it easy or do you?
Well, honestly, I don't think Jin will make it easy, and I'm not sure if you followed the France race for Division 1. He did not make it easy at all for VFX. So while there's brotherly love, but I doubt Jin is going to make it easy. He's going to make VFX work for it, but considering the tire advantage.
But I know that they will keep it fair because that's
absolutely they will race hard but fair. I don't think they will give any headaches to us stewards. But yeah, that's a 8-lap advantage which VFX has in terms of tire life, and that is why VFX might have an edge here.
They're running 2 different races, so
yeah. So Epic Brothers has come out in P9 and he's on the softs. Pretty sure they can't last the number of laps which are remaining in this race. So that's
no, they cannot.
Yeah. So he could not go on the mediums. He did not want to go on the hards. So he has put in a set of softs.
Typically, from what I saw, is the mediums can last about 20 laps if you have good tire wear, with 8 laps on the softs.
And the pack has bunched up already, except for Kill Bill Pandey. So I'm not sure if we will see the safety car in this lap.
We are going to have the safety car for another.
Yeah, one more lap at least.
But this does. At least one more safety car left. Yes, Ace. One more safety car.
Ace, our podium winner from last night. So well done to Ace for driving a very good race. And he was along with you, right?
Yes, he was.
Some of those drivers who did stay out under one of the safety cars. Ashwin Lakhwani in the lead, and he can see his favorite Aston Martin. So there are 2 Aston Martins leading the race.
Ace did a 1-stop with me yesterday, right? I think. Mediums to softs?
I think he might have. I don't remember much of the last race. It's just been a very, very long day for me as well yesterday with all that went on. But yeah, I think I definitely remember him staying out along with you and someone else as well. I think there were 3 drivers who stayed out on those mediums which you started the race on. But anyway, let's see. Ashwin Lakhwani, as I was saying, has plenty of experience leading a race, and I'm sure leading a safety car restart as well, so he will make no mistakes. Let's see how clever he is with the restart and trying to catch Jin and VFX out, because he knows apart from him and Jin, everyone else might not make a pit stop at all.
Safety cars name a more iconic duo.
Yeah, well, I blame Noah for that. I mean, he's not around when we are racing. He comes when there's a safety car, so... And he should just, stick with the stream and watch the whole thing instead of complaining every 2 seconds. But and Noah, while you're here, just help us with some live stewarding as well. So anyway, safety car should be in this lap. We'll get a message once we are through or nearing the end of the second back straight. And teams, you really need to drink a Red Bull or something. At this rate, I
definitely need. I need coffee.
Yeah, you need coffee, otherwise you might sleep in your endurance race. There you go, the confirmation.
We get the message, safety car is in this lap. Safety car is in this lap.
Yeah,
so I'm going to get back and spectate. Actually, I'm going to spectate from Jin's POV because I want to see this restart from Jin's POV. I want to see what Ashwin does.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Ashwin's starting to back him up.
he is
Ashwin
backing
is
up the
starting to
pack,
back him up.
and
Jin is, however, backing up even further, keeping his gap. No, now he's closing it up. He does want to get caught out by Ashwin bolting.
well, 12 drivers remain, and all of them will get points if all of them finish, and that's a very big if, considering how this race has gone so far. VFX still in a good position right now to gain a lot of points on Sumer, but it depends how much points he can gain. If he can keep this advantage, I think Ashwin has gone, and he has caught Jin napping there. He has caught Jin napping, riding on board with Vicky here. Gets a brilliant exit out of that last corner, and for a moment I thought he might challenge VFX into turn 1, but that has not really happened. Epic Brothers trying to put some pressure. Vicky!
Oh, he saved it.
Spun.
Vicky saved it. Vicky spin saved it. I love you, Vicky. But Vicky saved that. That was a good. But I think he has completely cooked his tires from that.
Yeah, riding on board with VFX now. He got very, very close to Jin. VFX is committed to making this overtake. He's using a lot of his battery, but now has backed off, at least in terms of battery usage. So let's see if there's an overtake coming in the second back straight. Meanwhile, Quick Killer is trying to get past Azun, but that has not really worked out. VFX lost some ground in the braking zone to further behind. HUP is trying a move on Kimi. Does HUP go for a move anywhere? Does he go for any sudden movements? He tried to have a look, but stays behind for now, and as such keeps his P5, but HUP is looking very, very racy today.
Oh, and Kimi spun. Kimi spun.
Kimi is looking good. Kimi, he had a promising race pace in the first half of the race, but then he has spun as well. So Kimi and Vicky at the bottom of the grid, and that's just free positions for Sumer at this point. VFX practically pushing his dinner. Ashwin Lakhwani, no, why would you do that? I just got that at the. Oh my god, Ashwin. His internet issues are finally sorted, and that's one more position for Sumer. Vicky has retired, and I hope that's not a safety car. I will kill this game if there's a safety car. I will literally go to Codemasters headquarters.
Virtual safety car.
Yeah, we
just
have
as VFX was about to mount a challenge on Jin, and I think it's going to be a.
Yeah, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. But yeah, I echo what Caesar is thinking, and that's what I said as well. It's just free positions for Sumer at this point. Has gotten 3, if I'm not wrong. That's Vicky, Kimi, and Ashwin. Just after the safety car restart.
In 3 laps, he's gotten 3 positions.
I don't think it has been 3 laps. Oh, Ashwin Lakhwani, no!
What?
Oh my god, we are green again.
How is he disqualified? For me, he's.
Yeah, he was exiting the pits. I think he had an issue with his pit exit. Quick Killer and Azun are battling. Azun has lost a position, but he might just want to come back at this. Is Racing Gupta going to dive down the inside? He does. And mounting the curb there, but makes the move stick. And Azun loses another position to kill Bill Pandey.
I shall try, Anubhav.
Yeah, so Azun losing 3 positions there.
VFX having to bide his time.
Yeah, this is not helping VFX at all. He has to get past as soon as possible. Jin is costing him time. Ashwin Lakhwani has had enough of this game. Sumer on the back of HUP once again, practically pushing him through some of these corners. And DRS has now been enabled. So on the back straight on this lap is when VFX will probably have his best opportunity yet to get past his own brother, who is probably sitting a few feet away from him, racing in his own car.
I believe they sit in different rooms. Because. But let's see this. I am on board with VFX as he tries to get this move, taking a wider line so he can get the tighter exit. But no, Jin just gets that much better traction out.
Yeah, and look at Sumer in the background. Sumer
does have DRS. And
yeah, so this is going to be close.
Jin super fast, and this is the move. This is the move for the lead, and he goes down the inside, and no, he tries it. doesn't stick.
Well, so
Jin managing to
if
just break
anyone
that much
had
later.
if anyone had any doubts regarding how easy or difficult
But
Jin will make it,
Vifix is trying to make the move now. That was close, but they've kept it clean, and Vifix does go around the outside.
yeah, and Sumer has still not been able to pass HUP. That's because HUP had DRS on the cars up ahead, but Sumer is getting
Also, if you
really,
are joining
really
us now,
impatient.
as you can see, Jin is on 16 lap old tires. He hasn't pitted so far, whereas everyone else around him have.
Absolutely.
HVP
So
is also essentially on the back of Jin, pushing that Mercedes along, as Jin is still continuing on. I believe Jin should pit around lap 20-21 if he is on the strategy. Sumi, I don't know, I don't see how far Sumi is. Sumi is also right there in this fight.
yeah, he's there. He might want to make 2 overtakes at once if he can do that. But it's easier said than done because HUP will have DRS. His red light is flashing, so HUP using a lot of battery to stay in P3. Jin is doing a fantastic... Oh, there's a bit of a tap from Sumer there. I don't think that would give him any wing damage, but just a precaution for him to be careful here. HUP has DRS, Sumer has DRS as well. Jin does not have DRS. Sumer is gaining, he's gaining. It could be 3 wide. Sumer backs out of it. HUP goes down the inside of Jin. Sumer gives him a little bit of a tap.
Sumer just taps Jin a bit,
Yeah,
just
he
the
does.
slightest, but Jin loses out the most from there, and he gets his thing, but he does get thing.
And he's now going to get HUP as well. Sumer, brilliant racing from him. HUP
Epic
still has the inside.
Brothers is opportunistic and takes goes around the outside from Jin at the same time as Sumer's and HPP's battle. Sorry for talking over you.
No, that's fine. So Epic Brothers has made his way past Jin, but Jin has to pit once, and I think Epic Brothers has to as well. So right now, as it stands, VFX is leading and not Sumer is in P2, both on the exact tire life in terms of number of laps and on the same compound. So now it's a straight fight between the two of them, and you can see Not Sumer already eating up a couple of tenths in the final couple of corners. Through that, Jin stays out one more lap, so 18 laps on those mediums, and he knows he has to stretch them out for at least 1 or 2 laps before he can think of pitting on those softs. HUP is under pressure once again as Epic Brothers is now lining up a move on those very, very fresh and very, very rapid soft tires. Right, let's see. HUP gets an okay exit, but I think Epic Brothers gets a decent exit as well, courtesy his tires, not Sumer.
Epic Brothers just gets the thing. His tires are just gripping the surface that much faster. DRS, ERS, and that move was, like, as they say, like taking candy from a baby.
Absolutely, but HUP does not have to pit. Epic Brothers does, so he'll be hoping for another safety car. And in the first couple of sectors,
HVP does have DRS to try and come back at Epic Brothers, but I think he's just that much further back.
Yeah, and Jin,
as Epic
as we
Brothers
speak,
also had DRS on Sumi.
yeah, and Jin, as we speak, has lost another position to Kill Bill Pandey. So Jin, his tires are actually falling off the cliff here, so he really needs to come in now. And what I was trying to say with Teeves is that VFix has lost 6 to 7 tenths in just 2 sectors to Sumer. So Sumer is looking really, really quick right now. And while VFX is leading the race right now, let's not count out a battle for the lead in a couple of laps.
Do you think VFX is playing the long game, just conserving those tires, and Jin stays out again? Jin still stays out, but VFX is just conserving the tires that much.
Oh, who was that? Who was that? Was it Racing Gupta? I think it might have been. Someone just almost ran into the wall there, or that's the kind of line they took. But I think it's fine. I don't think there's any damage to the front wing, so he should carry on.
No, I don't see any damage. It looks okay.
Yeah, and Sumer already in DRS of VFX. This is looking very, very close, and Sumer is on an absolute charge. Remember, he was almost last at one point in time. He's gaining so much. He'll not make the overtake on this particular straight, but on the second back straight as we get a...
Sorry, again, I cut you off again.
No,
Sorry,
that's
but you
okay.
think Sumi is just using that much more of his tire life?
Yeah, it is possible, but the kind of pace advantage he has, there he goes as, oh, that was a bit sketchy there. But VFX does keep the position for now, and further behind, Jin losing another position to Quick Killer this time. Jin is battling it, and yeah, he has kept it position for now. The Quick Killer still in P7, but he is getting impatient under that Williams. He knows, oh, Kimi gets a 3-second time penalty, so that will not help his race. But yeah, he's in P10 and is not ahead of anyone, so that should be fine as far as that is concerned. Sumer once again 2.5 tenths is the gap. He is not sure where he found this pace from. Maybe he always had this pace but could not show the pace while being in traffic, and VFX is under real pressure here.
And Jin stays out another lap.
Yeah, I think at this point he's just hoping for a safety car, Jin. It is quite possible. We have seen them already like 3 or 4 times in the first 12 or 13 laps, but let's see what happens. This time around it should be pretty straightforward for Not Sumer, and I don't think VFX will have enough to defend with. Here we go, Not Sumer on board. Oh, VFX, he's just breaking the toe here, and let's see if Epic Brothers can make something out of it. For now,
there was slight touch contact there, but VFX manages to keep the position.
He does, and now Nomad Sumer is under pressure from Epic Brothers. I think Epic Brothers might have just made that move stick, and he's trying everything he can to unsettle Sumer. He's trying to go around the outside, or rather on the inside, but it does not work out.
Inside doesn't stick. He's trying to come back at Sumi through sector 3. Let's see how this pans out, but this is helping VFX the most.
Yeah, it is helping VFX, but Not Sumer is not going to give this up. Quick Killer, by the way, has made his way past Jin, and Azun has caught up to Racing Gupta as well. Oh, Quick Killer almost losing it. Or is that just how he takes that corner? I'm not sure, but that was a very sudden change in direction from the right-hander. And Sumer once again. Does Jin stay out one more lap is what I want to know. I think he's staying out. Is he going to do a zero stopper here? Because he will be disqualified if he does that. But
yeah, he will.
Yeah. Right. So Sumer versus VFX part, I don't know what it is, but 5 tenths is the gap. I don't know if Sumer has definitely caught up, but VFX used to probably have the measure of him, or seems to have the measure of him every time. Sumer this time choosing not to use his battery and just sticking with him for this straight. Maybe the next straight will be his best opportunity, but he's gaining a lot on VFX. VFX once again decides to cut him off, and the exit out of this corner will be very, very important. They almost come together, but for now, Not Sumer is just about behind. He has the DRS, and VFX. Oh, they almost touched there. They're still touching, and VFX keeps it ahead, and Epic Brothers all the while catching. But remember, Epic Brothers needs to make a pit stop unless he can make these tires last 14 laps, which is easier said than done. Oh, not Sumer. He runs into the back of Sumer there. Thankfully for Sumer, that did not result into any kind of spin. And Epic Brothers now is on the back of Jin. Jin is... I'm not sure at this point. I'm assuming he will pit this lap, but knowing Jin, can never be too sure. Oh, Epic Brothers in the pits maybe? Yeah, Epic Brothers in the pits. Jin finally in the pits. And let's go back to this battle between Sumer and VFX. And let's see what happens. Once again, the gap is
also in the pits as well.
Oh, I think that at this point he's just trolling this, like what, 6-7 pit stops. He's trying to get the fastest lap.
I will check it. Tell you, 5 pit stop. 5. This is his 6th. Oh, he did have a wing change. He did have a wing change.
Right, he did. And let's see. VFX is once again. He has He's trying to break the toe, and Sumer stays on the right of the track. Once again, closing up a lot. 5 more laps. Can they keep this up? Is my question, because I don't think Sumer has a lot of battery left. Neither does VFix. So at this point in time, Sumer might just want to relax for a couple of laps, stay behind him, recharge his battery, and then go again. Further behind, HUP and Kilbil Pandey, while HUP and Kilbil Pandey both are also going to the end, so they are in a battle for the podium themselves, while the top two are kind of in a battle of their own, but the battle for podium or the last podium position is still on.
Yeah. Between Kilbil and HVP.
Yeah, between Kilbil and HVP. Not Sumer. Let's see what he has in store on this lap. Lap 24 of 28. 5 laps to go, including this one. And this battle has been absolutely... It reminds me a little bit of the battle between... Yeah, go on. Azun pits. Yeah, I can see that.
Azun has pit.
Yeah, Azun has pitted. And this battle reminds me a little bit of the battle
and
between...
Epic Brothers has got a 3-second penalty, so that is obviously track extensions.
Yeah, that would be track extension, and he's on the softs, and he's going to overtake Azun there. Not Sumer in the DRS of VFix once again, and I think he's gaining a lot on VFix. I don't think VFix has...
Ooh, VFix just positioning his car perfectly. Just perfectly positioned. Hello,
Here
Shah.
goes...
How's it going, Shah?
Hello, Shah. How are you doing? Hope you had a good time with your guests.
Is this? No. There was a little tap over there, but I think they're getting away with it relatively clean, no damage.
Yeah, HVP, by the way, has successfully defended his position from Kilbil Pandey. I think Kilbil Pandey made his move and HVP got him back. So HVP is still in that podium position. So that's good news for him. And finally, we'll get to hopefully chat with him at the end of the day. This probably will be his first podium.
I don't think you should have said that. I think you said it too soon.
Yeah, maybe. I hope I have not jinxed that. But nonetheless, Kilbil and HVP both have shown tremendous pace this weekend. Sumer, once again, 6.5 tenths off from VFix. So he has been that at the time they start each lap. That's usually the gap which has been. And Sumer has closed up. Usually he closes up a lot in the run up
Epic
to
Brothers has the fastest lap with a 138.6 currently. Caesar.
Yeah, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. There you go, 37.5.
137.5 by Epic Brothers himself. Oh no, Racing Group just took it 137.4.
Yeah, there you go once again. Sumer closing up on VFix. Which way is VFix going to go? He has chosen to be on the inside, and Sumer will be hoping to get a good traction out of this chicane, which he does, but VFix has got a good traction as well, and VFX's setup probably as well is helping him to stay ahead. Has decent straight line speed. I don't think Sumer can make this work around the outside, so VFX will win this particular battle. But further behind, HUP is under attack once again from Kilbil Pandey, but HUP keeps that P3 and has to do so for the next few laps.
Well, 4 laps to go. Let's go VFX.
Yeah, Sumer now 3-4 tenths behind. He hasn't been this close in the final sector as he has been on this particular lap. So I just hope that this race does not end in tears for either of them, or is not decided on time penalties. I'm not sure about the warnings for both the drivers, but kudos to HUP and Kilbil Pandey. Despite battling within themselves, they are still within 2.5 seconds of the lead pair.
But HVP had dropped back from the leading 2 cars and is starting to claw his way back to an extent.
Yeah. So that's impressive that while he's defending from Kilbil Pandey, he's at the same time keeping his pace and also not falling too far off from the championship leaders who are in a fight of their own. This time Not Sumer is once again closing up on VFX. Is this going to be the move? VFX has just about done enough, and now let's see what happens on this particular instance.
This is the closest. This is the closest Sumi.
Yeah, and he's using all his battery to get in front, as there's a little bit of a squeeze. Come on, give us a good angle here, as they almost collide, and VFX is round.
Oh.
VFX is round, and that is not what we wanted to see. And I think there's another car making his way through as well. That's Kimi, who has made his way past. And Quick Killer is just about settling in P6 right now. But VFX...
And in that, Kill Bill also got HVP in the middle of all of that.
Yeah, Kill Bill did get HVP, who is now 4/10 off from Kill Bill. But Kill Bill always seemed to have great pace through on HVP. So maybe he'll be able to defend 2 laps to go now. And Sumer now, as it stands, will gain... How many was it? 25 points, and VFX in P4. It will turn to P4, right? Because he will gain a position on Kimi. And as it stands, the difference...
And, yeah,
yeah, go on, Teves.
Yeah, VFX gets 14 points, so I believe that is the championship. But this is pending towards inquiry.
Yeah, it is pending towards inquiry. Here goes HUP on Kill Bill Pandey. These two have been at it for so many laps, and HUP now making his way through, and that is him into P2. And let's see what happens further. Let me just check the penalties. There you go, Kill Bill. No penalties for him, but
Kill Bill using his DRS and all of his ERS, and he gets back in front of HVP. HVP has no room to fight it.
Well, there you go. VFX is also dropping off from Kimi, so at this rate, VFX might finish P5 and not P4. Because look at the time he's losing. Does he have wing damage? I don't think he does.
I tried to see it, but
yeah, it's not
it
apparent.
Doesn't look like he has. I don't think he has wing damage. I think he just damaged his tires. I think that is the only explanation possible.
Absolutely. And oh, HUP almost losing it coming out of turn 1. Thankfully keeps it in one piece, but very crucially, he has lost all time and momentum to Kill Bill Pandey. So I think Kill Bill Pandey will take P2 here. And yeah, as you said, pending towards inquiry as it stands, not Sumer is going to win the race and also the championship with one race to spare. Because HUP, I don't think he has enough of a straight line speed to catch Kill Bill Pandey. He's without DRS as well, so yeah, that's not something which will happen.
I believe they're all. From what I can see, there's only one driver who has ERS on the grid.
Well, that is
Azun.
Yeah, Azun down in P9, and it has been a good drive from Azun and Jin, while Jin probably left it a little bit too late to pit for softs. But there you go, not Sumer through the final sectors now, and he is going to take the checkered flag for his win number 7 in this season. Epic Brothers is trying to mount a challenge on Quick Killer, which I'm not sure is going to materialize, but it could just. But not Sumer through the final corner, wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, provisionally wins the championship as well. Kill Bill Pandey, what a drive in P2, HVP in P3. Kimi will keep his P4. Quick Killer and Epic Brothers are battling it out. Epic Brothers might still dive down the inside. He does. He has a 6-second time penalty, so it will not help. VFX finishes P5. Epic Brothers will lose positions to Quick Killer and Jin and Azun as well at the end of the day. And what a race that has been. Not Sumer could have just won the championship, and Ferrari might have just lost the lead in the Constructors' Championship but that will still be decided in the last round in Imola. So thank you everyone for watching. Just stay on for the podium interviews. Teams, if we can just invite our top three, that is Sumer, Kilvil Pandey and HVP in the party. We'll have a quick chat with them before we end the stream.
Yeah, I am just, yeah, I have invited them.
Right, HVP is already here. Let's wait for Kilvil Pandey and not Sumer, but there you go, the results on the screen once again. Only 10 finishers tonight, and we had a lot of DNFs as well. So, well, that was an interesting race for sure. And let's wait for our rest of the podium getters onto the party, and we'll get started with the podium interviews. Sumer is here as well. Let's quickly
just
check.
Waiting on Kilvil.
Yeah, let's quickly check with Kilvil if he's joining. But in the meantime, HVP and Sumer, congratulations first of all, and also just ensure that we can hear you on the stream. So just ensure that your party audio sharing settings are on. And yeah, let's start with HVP. In fact, Kilvil Pandey is here as well. So Kilvil Pandey, please ensure that we can hear you on the stream. We'll start with HVP. HVP, finally, I almost jinxed it for you, saying that this might be your first podium this season, because you obviously have a lot of pace, but just getting a little bit unlucky here and there and not being able to show. But what a battle that was with Kilvil Pandey, almost until the last lap, where you, I think, lost the car, almost lost the car at the exit of turn 1. But that was a great race from you. And just talk us through your race and the battle with Kilvil Pandey, who is joining you on the podium as well.
Yes, let me quote Kimi, fucking finally. Yes, I was waiting for a podium this season for so long. You know, I've been having such a bad season this season. But yeah, finally on podium, really glad. And also kudos to Kilvil. That was just awesome racing, man. Awesome hard racing. And yeah, I mean, got lucky with VFix spinning out in the second last lap. And I was expecting to at least finish third without VFix finishing, without VFix spinning out. But yeah. And yeah, a lot of safety cars maybe mixed up the strategy. That's why I was here in this position. Or else, I don't know, maybe Gupta would have been higher up. He lost his wing, that's why he was way down in P9, I think. P9 or P8, I don't know where he finished.
Well, he finished P9 right now.
Yeah.
And I think he had 6 pit stops, so he has made his pit crew work overtime this weekend.
Otherwise, it was like no DRS at all till lap 13 or 14, because everyone was spinning out the alternate lap and the safety bar was coming out. Yeah, I mean, not much racing till the end, I would say. Just trying to keep the car straight, that's all.
Right. Teves, any question from you for HVP?
No. I think HVP drove a brilliant race, and HVP GG's.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Right. Congratulations once again, HVP. We were hoping to see this pace for most of the season, but finally you have turned up our legitimate Division 2 champion. Let me just say that. And then move on to Kilvil Pandey. Kilvil, how are you doing? And what have you been eating for breakfast in the second half of the season? That is some mega pace you are displaying race after race, and once again being the lead Haas car in the race. Let's just talk us through your race and obviously the battle with HVP. Yeah, Coop did not have the best of the races. Anything to say about your battle with HVP in the final? Alright. Right, Kilbil, can you just, we're getting a comment that people can't hear you on the stream, so can you just check your settings once again? Yeah, I think they definitely can't hear you. Are you on through your phone by any chance? Are you joining me via your phone? Okay, so can you just check your party settings and just check your audio
party
sharing?
settings. anything happened to be.
Okay. Right. So I'm sorry for asking you to repeat what you
never
just
mind,
said,
it was,
but
do not allow my
oh,
bad.
then change it to always allow us something. By now you should get used to this, Kilville.
Amazing.
Getting podiums here, LOS. I mean, come on. But
It's
yeah,
been a mad, yeah, it's been a mad second half, and hopefully I can carry this into the next season of IRL.
absolutely. Next race as well. Remember, we have Imola, and considering what happened between Ferrari and Mercedes, I'm saying Mercedes Williams this weekend, I'm not sure if Haas is still within a chance of a Constructors' Championship.
I mean, we'll give it our all. We'll believe in the Haas master plan. So, yeah, we'll give it our all again.
Yeah, absolutely. So, thank you once again, Kilville. Teams, do you have any questions, or do we want to move to
I
Sumer?
think you covered. Yeah, we'll move to Sumi.
All right, moving on to our championship winner with an asterisk. Sumer, how was your race? And just talk us through the multiple pit stops you had and the battle with VFix, obviously, and the incident which saw him spinning out. And also, tell us how does it feel to be, provisionally crowned champion of this season 5 of IRL.
Of course, it feels good, but it was a very interesting race. I had wing damage first, so I had to go in the pits, but for some reason I couldn't change my tire compound, so I went on to the softs. Then I had to pit again and go on hards. And then the safety cars came, I kept changing my tires, and then eventually I got up to VFix, and we did battle for quite a few laps, and I was initially scared because he was making really late lane changes, which I had to brake and react very suddenly because I would have ran into the back of him. So I was like on the edge of my seat all the race, and on like lap 26 I was a full car in front and he sent it down the inside, but I tried to give him as much place as I could, and I don't think there was enough room on that part of the track where we both could go side by side, so unfortunately he spun out right there, and I was close to getting a puncture towards the end of the race, so I was trying not to push too hard. I was just trying to conserve my tires and catch him towards the end, and obviously this was not how I wanted the race to end, by him or anyone spinning out, but I tried my best to give him as much place as I could, and that's all I have to say.
Right, I'm sure people will have a look into it if it is reported, but
Yeah.
that was some really, really good race pace, not so many. You were catching people, like multiple seconds sometimes every lap, and you did keep it clean for the most part, especially under safety car restarts, and did manage to gain few positions because of that. But yeah, very well deserved win, not so much. This is win number 7 out of 16, so that just shows how consistent you have been through the season. Teams, anything from you before we close?
Yeah, no, I was just going to say that was a brilliant race considering the amount of pit stops you did to win the race. That was a good race you drove, and we'll see what happens, but congratulations on provisional drivers champion.
Thank you.
Right, so I think that's all the time we have, unless there are any shout-outs from any of the podium getters. We will close the stream, and thank you everyone for watching. Thank you teams for stepping into the comms box. We have an F2
thank you for
race
having
tomorrow in Hungary, and that will be after the real life F1 race, so by then we will know who is the real life F1 champion for this Formula 1 season. With that being said, enjoy your rest of the day or whatever's left of it. If you're in India, take care of yourselves. Goodbye and good night.